On September 4, 2023, Officer Joseph of the Hoboken Police Department initially responded to a report of a 2023 Alfa Romeo Stelvio blocking a driveway. He left when he noticed that the driveway was not fully blocked. As he was writing the parking summons in his patrol car, a woman approached him and informed him that the driver of that vehicle was piss drunk and that he needed to intervene immediately so that she would not drive away. Officer Joseph immediately exited his patrol car and made contact with the driver, who was later identified as 29-year-old Brittany Leva.
Hello.
Hi, I just read your colleague again. She is piss drunk. You need to breathalyze her. She's in her car right now. Before she goes, you need to breathalyze her.
I'm going right now.
Swinging each way as she looks into that car.
Alright.
There's a fucking pocket center. Definitely breathalyze her.
As he began to interact with the driver, he noticed that her speech was slurred, and she displayed a lack of balance. Brittany admitted to consuming a glass of wine earlier, but denied being under the influence. Based on her admission to consuming alcohol, officer radioed for another officer who was certified in field sobriety exercises to come and administer them. Brittany exited her car and stated that she was fine. She also shared that she had a fight with her boyfriend and revealed that they were supposed to be engaged, but her boyfriend had been cheating on her with his ex-girlfriend.
Have you been drinking tonight?
I had one glass of wine.
Somebody just stated that you may be drinking. You were swerving.
I'm fine.
Do you have your license on you? Thank you.
I'm fine, honestly. Got in a fight with my boyfriend. I just want to go home.
Well, what's going on? What happened with your boyfriend?
We were supposed to be engaged, and she's been cheating on me with his first girlfriend from like 5 years ago.
Brittany also informed the officer that her cousin's residence was nearby, and she expressed her desire to walk there. But the officer asked Brittany to turn off her vehicle and wait. During this time, the officer provided a detailed explanation of the situation. He mentioned that they had received a report about her car blocking a driveway and that an unknown woman had approached him, alerting him to the fact that she appeared to be piss drunk. The officer assured Brittany that another officer was en route to administer field sobriety exercises.
Right now, I'm trying to, my cousin lives on, and I'll keep my car here, and I'll just go to.
Okay, just hold on 1 second, alright? Anybody certified field sobriety? Just hold on a second, okay?
Is your partner certified for sobriety?
You can sit down, just shut the vehicle off and put the key on top. Can you just do me a favor and do that for me, please? Thank you.
105 on the house location, so.
Let me just explain to you what happened. So we got a phone call that your car was blocking the driveway.
But the driveway's right here.
Yes, I know, I understand that, but your bumper is overlapping the line of the driveway. Okay? When I got here, the caller notified me that, quote unquote, you're piss drunk, and to check you out.
Do I seem piss drunk? No.
You don't, but I have someone.
I'm very upset.
I have somebody coming that's field sobriety that would know, so I have to just double check before I let you leave.
Hi, officer. Okay. I'm just trying to leave. I'm so sorry. I parked in this. I thought right here is the garage. I'm so sorry. I'll go to.
Right now you can't leave. All right. Stay here for now.
Just hold on a second, all right? We're situated in a second, all right?
Within a few minutes, Sergeant Rory Miller and other officers arrived on the scene to assist. As the officers were discussing the situation, Brittany interrupted them to mention that her parents were on speaker. The officer began to conduct further investigation and tried to explain the situation to Brittany, but she started arguing with the officer about it. Despite the officer's explanation, Brittany insisted that her father, who is a doctor, was on his way. She claimed that her parents had told her she didn't have to participate in any field sobriety exercises, and she outright refused to take any tests.
Yeah, but
what do we have first?
She's believe that she's intoxicated. She was in the passenger.
I'll give you a rundown what happened. So
Was she in the?
Apparently my
in the
car,
driver's seat of the vehicle.
I can take a
She
picture,
had the
was
car on.
blocking.
The car wasn't moving. I said, "Ma'am, have you been drinking tonight?" And she said she did have a drink.
Yeah, because my boyfriend cheated on me. I'm sorry.
She didn't say it,
My
but she said
parents are on
someone
the
lives on.
Mom.
Okay. And she got out of the car. She had the vehicle on when she was sitting in the car.
Right
Yeah.
now.
Okay. So I just have to do a series of tests. If you pass a series of tests, then you could be on your way. You can leave the car's legally
My
fine.
father's a doctor. He's gonna be coming.
That's
Mom.
perfectly fine. I just need to do a series of tests
Mom.
based off of the observations that my
My mom and dad said I don't have to. There's no reason why I should. I deny it. Dr. Leva.
Dr. Leva?
Yeah.
Dr. Leva, sir, my name is Officer Roy from the Hoboken Police Department.
While the officer was explaining the situation to her father, Brittany suddenly requested her lawyer. She seemed frustrated, and another officer provided information to her father during the call. After the call ended, Brittany informed the officers that her parents were on their way to pick her up. She reiterated her refusal to take any tests and insisted on speaking with her lawyer.
Does that mean that she was driving it?
So when the vehicle's on, it's technically being operated technically through like the state law. So I just have to do a series of tests. If she doesn't want to, that's perfectly fine. She has her own right to do so. She doesn't have to if she doesn't want to. But we're going to have to go based off of the initial officer's observation. If I conduct the test and she passes, she gets to go on her merry way, and we
How do I know you don't just like make me?
But I'm just explaining everything.
I want my lawyer.
It's parked properly, but it's partially in the driveway,
want my
which was
lawyer.
the initial call in the first place. I was not the initial
I want my
officer on
lawyer.
scene. I was not the initial officer on scene. I only got requested here because I'm a certified field
Right
sobriety
now,
officer.
I want my lawyer.
Again, I was not the initial officer on scene.
Got out of the car crying because my boyfriend cheated. What is going on? I just want to leave and go to my family's house. I request my lawyer. I was crying in the car. The car was not on.
Your father wants to speak with you.
Dad, I was crying in the car. The car was not on. Are you gonna tow the car because it's? What
We wouldn't tow the car because it's
legally parked.
Like I said, I'm not. That's not what I came here for.
I don't understand this.
I explained and I explained to your
My
father.
parents are gonna come pick me up. I refuse any test. I'm calling my lawyer. This
So
is
she's
not
refusing
okay.
the test?
Despite the officer's attempts to explain the situation to Brittany, she appeared unwilling to comprehend it. Despite being given several opportunities to participate in field sobriety exercises, Brittany consistently refused to do so, given her slurred speech, lack of balance, and her refusal to cooperate with the field sobriety tests. Officer Arroyo made the decision to place Brittany under arrest for driving under the influence. During the arrest, Brittany resisted being taken into custody. Following her arrest, she expressed a willingness to perform the tests, but the officers declined her request.
Who's that?
Her father. Her father.
Dr. Leva.
Okay.
He's on the mayor and Saturn.
Okay.
I don't understand what's going on.
Well, you have to understand, man, is that
No, I don't.
I'm trying to explain it to you.
He's the boss.
You're in a vehicle, right? The vehicle is on. You're in the driver's seat. That is operation of a motor vehicle. By law, that's operation. So
My car is not on.
doesn't even have to be on. If you're in the driver's seat of that vehicle, that is operation. Now, you admitted that you were drinking earlier to the officer, okay? So now, based off that, she's requesting an officer to come and do field sobriety test for you.
I'm in the medical field. My
Okay.
family has 5 generations.
So you haven't had a drink today. You said you drank last night.
Yes.
So why would you say you drank earlier?
Did I?
I asked if you were drinking before you see that.
I said I was at City Bistro. I said I got into a fight with my boyfriend.
If you refuse it, which you can, you refuse the test. But now, we have to go based off our observations. Your admission to drinking, your slurred speech,
What?
your appearance,
But
your,
how is
your
what?
unsteadiness. It's not good for you if you don't do.
Excuse me. No. I need to speak to my lawyer.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna ask you. Are you willing to conduct the field sobriety test with this officer? Say yes or no. Are you gonna be willing to conduct the
Miss,
test?
it's not calling. I can see it from right here.
Sorry.
But can you just answer my supervisor's question, please? If you're willing to conduct the field sobriety series of tests that I would be able to conduct today? You can say yes or no.
No.
Okay.
No? Okay.
All right. So Joe, send me 1025. Spring her up, and that's it.
Please just speak to my lawyer.
He gave you plenty of opportunities.
No, you didn't. She even said you weren't.
Miss, you gotta turn around and put.
Yeah,
Can you
grab your bag,
please?
please.
Mom, they're arresting me.
Ma'am, you gotta
I don't know. Please stop hurting me.
We're not hurting you.
Stop resisting.
You're gonna get your phone back,
miss,
man.
okay? Remember, everything's
Yeah,
being recorded.
I'll talk to her.
You got it here. Just relax.
I'll talk to her.
Why?
Ma'am, ma'am.
Why?
Just breathe.
Why? I'll do the fucking test.
We're past that point. We offered you the opportunity, and you chose not to do it.
I asked to talk to my lawyer.
That's fine. You can do that, but you still
No,
have to.
but I asked to talk to my lawyer before.
Okay, that's fine.
Mom?
Are the keys in the car, man?
Mom?
Officers Arroyo and Lombardi then proceeded to transport Brittany to the Hoboken Police Department for further processing. At Police HQ, Brittany was read the standard statement for motor vehicle operators and ultimately refused to submit breath samples for testing. After the officers were finished with processing Brittany, Officer Joseph issued her the following summonses: operating under the influence, refusal to submit to chemical test, consent to take samples of breath, reckless driving, and improper parking in front of